is going on, and the melody on my escape, vibration on my soul, it sends me to the peak. Can we find a new life without the music around? There will always be one love, one life. Without no regret, you got no love. Without no love, you got no regret. Without no regret, you got no love. A melody where I belong in this life. In this life.
Wanted to boot up Siege and just
Yo,
play
yo,
with
what's
him.
up?
Hey, Falcon's back.
Hey,
We're
I'm
live.
back. There we
We're
go.
live.
Of course I've arrived.
Oh, okay. I hope no one has it.
Are you alive or are we all dead?
Live. We're live.
Are we alive? How can we be alive if our eyes aren't
Oh.
real?
I got no
Your-
idea how
your
the
eyes
audio
are
is,
real.
so if someone could like mess it up. For me.
Audio's good.
It's good.
Alright.
What about with me though?
What-
'Cause I added some stuff.
1 second. You're quiet.
I'm quiet.
Yeah, you're quiet on stream.
Ah,
Yeah, you're a bit quiet. Okay. Oh wait, I am thing still playing.
Yeah, this is so trippy because I'm hearing myself twice.
I need to turn the music. It's too loud for me.
Music's good for me.
Yeah. Everything sounds fine. It's just Falcon, you sound a little low.
Mhm.
I sound a little low.
Yeah.
My mouth's like right next to the mic, so I don't know what I can do.
Oh, that was loud.
Eat the mic.
Huh?
Eat the mic.
Eat it?
That'll fix everything. Eat the mic.
That sounds disgusting.
But it's full of iron. Or is
Just shut up.
Alright.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to adjust some stuff.
Hello, people who are watching this. Who is watching the stream? There are apparently 5 people. Who's in the view
Five
list?
people.
That's
Holy
us, you
shit.
idiot.
Wait.
But there's only 3 of us.
There's
it's-
the
It's
stream channel.
4Nerds, Win,
Yeah.
Bertro, Traven, and moi.
I can't.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, it is 5. Oh, that's
I
sad.
I was-
Anyway.
We've not actually posted anything in the Discord, so I'll just do that. Mission speed up stream.
Alright. I think I retweeted the thing.
It's not the same.
But
Traven.
Alright.
it's,
Yeah.
it's more or less the same.
That's not completely different. What do you know about?
No.
I'm gonna find my tweet.
I reject it. We are so organized.
Yeah.
I know, right? I know, right?
Please bear with us.
No one's here anyway, so it's fine.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Why does it always do like 2 live streams with this on the YouTube end? But
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't understand. Apparently, we don't have a Twitch one, because I've not updated the multi-stream thing.
yeah, no one cares about Twitch.
Yeah, so I was just like, I don't. It says it's connected, but it's just not working. So when it says it's working, but when I went to connect it, it was just like, no, there's nothing there. Let's just turn off the Switch. It's not
Oh.
mine for Twitch.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's-
I've
we
got to
shouldn't
update
start.
the keyframe. Apparently, so I did it.
Yeah. Why does technology?
I don't know.
That's just why does technology? So, how's your days?
My day's been good. Weird, but good.
Oh,
It's been
weird.
I've been raging at PUBG.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I'm tired.
Getting pretty mad about teamers.
This is solo game mode. Why do people have to team up? Makes no sense to me.
Wait, what's this in?
PUBG.
PUBG.
I sniped
Oh.
one out of a moving vehicle. I felt really good, so I thought I'd run off. I should have stayed where I was and sniped the other guy. But no. I was too confident,
Turns out they were working together.
It was. They were like standing next to each other. No two PUBG people stand next to each other and don't at least shoot at each
Are
other.
they truly teaming if in the end
They
have
got
to
into
kill
the
each
same car.
other? Okay, just
Matt, when all of us get PUBG and it's 4Nerds playing PUBG,
Yep.
Oh god.
and we're on a team,
Yeah.
then
We're
what?
gonna be cheating.
Oh no,
There's
because
other game modes. There's like doubles. And
We can play zombie
whatever.
mode.
1 second. I just need to.
Silly
Well,
boy.
where does it go?
This is how unorganized I am.
This isn't something new. This is.
Right. I'm back.
Oh,
That,
what was that? That was weird.
well, what's going on?
I don't know. Oh, wait, I just
Wow.
tweeted out the stream, but it says, I'm watching, blah, 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 and it's it's from my...
I'm
You are
watching
watching yourself.
myself.
That's brilliant.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's like,
great.
I'm watching my own stream.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, great. It's great.
We are professional.
No, we're not.
Let's say we are.
No, that's lying.
Okay.
I refuse to lie. Unless it's got
Okay.
something important.
Right.
I refuse to tell white lies.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Oh, do any of you guys what was it? CGN.us. They always look like my tweets. And I don't know who it is. They don't follow me or anything, but every single time I post like I'm watching a stream, they
CGN.us?
yeah. They don't follow
A
me, they just
website?
say that they like my stuff. All the time.
Website or Twitter person?
Twitter person.
It says it's a social network for gamers when you put it into a Google.
I've not signed up for that though.
Maybe
This
maybe
is
there's
someone
a calling.
deliberate. They just liked
There's
it then. Oh my
something.
gosh, 31 seconds ago.
They're summoning you.
It must be a bot. It has to be a bot.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
It's always bots.
Should we
Rather
begin?
Skynet.
I mean,
Yeah, I
if you
guess.
want to. We could just keep rambling on about how nothing's
Oh,
I
working
don't.
anymore.
I forgot
The
to
new
label
Overwatch character.
each of the slides, so I don't know which one's which.
What? But they have names on them.
Yeah, no, but when I
don't
put
they?
them into OBS, they're just known as image 1, image 2, image 3.
Oh god damn it!
Falcon.
Yep.
Just
That's-
I think
Stop,
Thor's
stop.
first.
Oh yes, CGN.us. They liked my thing too. What's going on here?
Yeah.
It's a
this is
conspiracy.
What? I'm telling you.
Thor can't be
Conspiracy.
first.
They're trying to steal
Literally.
my soul.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, we could just start and just go with it. You know, see which one's which.
Yeah, let's. This is almost as organized as last week when no one was here. Oh,
And
no,
the
we
week
got people
before
like
that,
near
and
nearest
the week
the
before
end,
that,
that's fine.
and the week before that, and then the actual week before that. Oy. Anyway, we are.
Should we go on to the
Yeah.
first topic? I think it's Thor.
I hope not.
I mean,
If
Then
you're
I'm leaving
playing a
chat.
game anyway, so it's fine.
I'm not.
shouldn't we introduce the thing first?
Okay, yeah, you want to do that?
Do you want to do that?
No, I asked you
This
if you
is
wanted
how
to do it.
organized we are.
And who
You're the one with
wants
you're
to
the one with the
introduce
most
podcast?
subs. You should do it.
Yeah, but Yeah, but most of them are dead.
On
I
both
killed
your
them
channels,
myself.
you've got over 200 subs.
Hi, people of the internet. My name's Traven. You're watching a podcast with other people and me.
You've just lost a sub.
There's. Okay. Wait, what? Wow, real-time analytics is really doing a job here. We've got AFK Falcon.
Yo.
We've got Virtro.
Hello.
Winchester. He'll be on later. Virtro. Me. We talked about stuff for nerds. You got the picture. Anyway.
Overwatch.
Yes. Oh my god, new Overwatch hero. I'm so excited. She's Irish. And I'm like, yes.
Her abilities are like so freaking.
No,
cool.
okay. Please.
Did
no.
you see her
No,
ult?
shush. I don't want to
Watch
talk
her ult.
about
It's
this.
like
I did not agree to Overwatch.
heal and death
You're
beam
mad.
at the same time. It's like you can kill.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. The trailer is she absolutely wrecks the entire enemy team whilst
Oh my God.
healing her team at the same time.
I love it.
And she stole Reaper's phase walk thing.
heal. Fade. Oh, she has tracer powers. Oh.
No, not really. Is it Tracer powers? Or I thought it was more Reaper-esque. Like it turns into a smoke ball, reappears somewhere else. Either way, let's get on to the actual topic before Falcon range quits. Or something.
Over there.
Huh? Sorry, what? I've
Pretty
been trying to
Cool.
find stuff.
Find stuff for what?
The age rating of each of the subjects, because wasn't that the rule that we said?
Oh yeah. Basic rule.
I think it's teen.
Don't
I
swear
think
for
we're on
kids stuff.
teen.
I think we're more or less.
I don't know
fine
what age
for,
rating
like-
is what's his face?
I think Thor. I think that's 12's.
Yeah, Thor's
Stranger
12. Stranger
Things-
Things is 14
oh.
apparently. I don't know what that means.
We can kind of swear. Then New Mutants. I'm assuming since that's like a horror thing.
That
like,
looks like a 15 minimum.
yeah. So we can swear as much as we want for that.
We'll
Yeah.
get onto that later, but dang.
Yeah. Now let's go to the mystery raffle and see which one's first. I guess.
Oh, it is dying. We'll change it into a different one.
Okay.
We're going Stranger Things.
We'll just.
Yeah,
Yay! Stranger Things season 2. It was freaking pretty. Oh wait, there's Thor on the screen now.
Yeah.
And now it's black. Oh,
there's a
yep,
delay,
okay, there we
man.
go.
Be patient.
Delay.
There we go.
Sorry, just keep.
I like how they have like freaking high-powered flashlights on their bicycles in that image.
It's the 70s. Things were made to last in the 80s. Sorry.
It was the 80s.
I know, but shut up.
Also,
So,
I like
1984
how
in
it's
this in the thing.
spray painted onto the wall background we've got. That's nice texturing. So
Yeah.
great
Is
job.
this all that you
Great
can
work.
actually commute to the thing because you refuse to watch Stranger Things?
No, it's not that I refuse to watch it. I just haven't got around to it. Okay.
Okay, this week.
I have
Okay, this weekend you get a free Netflix account, and you watch Stranger Things. That's all you need to do this
I-
weekend.
Now here's
I-
even better. Falcon, you give him your Netflix login.
Yeah, I'll give him my Netflix login. I don't care. It's not mine.
Oh, well.
I don't pay
No,
for my
even
Netflix
better.
login.
Even better. We give the Netflix login to everyone on the stream.
No, I don't wanna do
Everyone
that.
gets a Netflix.
No,
You get a Netflix. You get a Netflix.
what not Oprah? Chill out.
Stream goes up to over 9,000 viewers immediately.
Put in,
Free
just put in the
Netflix.
title. Free Netflix for everyone.
Oh my gosh.
And then we don't deliver, and we go to minus 5,000 subs.
And then we go to jail for illegal false.
Oh no!
We wouldn't go
no.
to jail for saying we're not going to give everyone free Netflix. I'm not
I
saying we
mean,
would, and then we don't. We'd just be like harassed.
We're hypocrites.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or whatever the word is. I don't know.
Anonymous would be after us.
Yeah.
Oh, please, not anonymous. I don't want to. Like,
A friend at
so-
school claims that he joined Anonymous in his last year.
Oh wow. Weren't we supposed to be talking about Stranger
Yeah, so
Things?
talking about
back
Stranger
to
Things.
Stranger-
Because Virtue doesn't know, we should probably explain it to him. Stranger Things makes no sense, but it's really fun. It's kind of a thriller type of thing,
Yeah, I'd say it's like a horror-themed mystery thriller series.
but it's not really scary. I don't think.
Yeah,
It's just
again,
it
like
just makes you
horror-
jump a bit from now and then. Like
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about
So,
building up that tension and suspense.
Like 12 rated Aliens movie.
14 rated apparently.
Teen
With a
rated.
plus, so you can watch it with a younger child if you're an adult. That's what that
Would
was.
it be kind of like Aliens?
I don't know.
No, they're kind of like different dimension.
I was talking about the horror aspect more than the actual plot.
Yeah, well, the different dimension things, they're pretty weird. They're actually pretty cool. I kind of like them, the demigod and stuff. Which is like
What is the demigod?
it's like a person, but instead has like a flower-faced mouth that has teeth in it. If that makes any sense.
A little, I think.
So instead of a head, it has like a flower, but instead of petals, it kind of has like teeth. Evan, you want to help me with it? Help me with
It
this?
sounds...
Wait, what? What's going on? You guys just cut out for me for like a solid minute. Sorry.
Oh no, that's like talk about the demigorgon. If that's what it is, that
Oh,
the correct terminology for it?
Wait, are we talking about season one? Are we just talking about Stranger Things in general? Or...
Yeah, we talk about the
Oh, okay.
demigorgon.
The Demogorgon is basically a naked Slender Man, and it turns out his face opens up,
Yep.
Oh. Sounds...
It's
and he eats
it's
you.
pretty nasty, but it's also like pretty cool.
And
at
he
the same
can,
time.
and it can travel through dimensions at will.
Yes.
So,
Why does it eat people?
Well, 'cause
Why
it's
do you
an
eat
animal.
meat? It needs to eat. Unless you're
we are probably
vegetarian, I
not
don't know.
selling. We are probably not selling Stranger
No.
Things very well here.
Not really, I'm gonna be honest.
No, we're doing pretty terrible. But basically, it's like another dimension gets opened up. And these
The upside down.
Yeah, to the upside down.
Yeah.
So there's other dimensions like other aliens and other stuff like that, and they get through and they're trying to kill everyone, and the people that are in this nowhere town have got to
I
try
have
and
no
like,
idea what's going on.
I've got to
They're
try and,
trying
like,
to figure it out
yeah.
and then figure out how to
and nothing
you know,
nothing
stop
seems
it.
to make any sense.
until the very end. You know,
Yeah.
that's a whole mystery part of it, about putting the puzzle pieces together. Because it all starts with just a kid goes missing. Then all of a sudden it's, oh, there's this other super-powered kid is after wandering in. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, there's a fucking monster trying to kill everyone. And I probably shouldn't be swearing that much, but still. And it's like, it just has this, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just this, like, aesthetic and style that just really works well with the story they're telling, and I just absolutely love it.
Basically,
Although I will say,
everything and nothing goes wrong.
Wait, what?
Oh, a lot
So
of things
every-
goes wrong. Bob died. How dare you?
Yeah, there's a couple of characters who you're like, wow, they're the best, and then you think, and then they get killed off. And
Well,
you're like,
no, none of the main
why?
characters die. It's always like the ones which you kind of have like a soft spot for, and then they kill them off.
yeah, they fucking killed Bob. I'm like, what the fuck?
I actually called it like this. There's like a second in between when Bob dies and to Bob being
Yeah.
okay. I'm just like, he's gonna die right now. And
Yeah. What? You don't stop running, you fucking idiot! God.
No, because he thought he was in the
What?
clear, and he just like stands still, and there's like a split like second where I just shouted, "He's going to die now!" And then it was like, and it did. I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I wrote the show."
It's like in season 2,
Wow.
what basically happens is like, you know, the forces of the Upside Down have slowly been like spreading through the town unbeknownst to everyone, and there's these like, you know, disgusting like tunnel things that are after spreading underground that are like, you know, corrupting and poisoning all the plant life and everything. And there's these like, basically, they call them demodogs, which are essentially like young demogorgons
Yes.
that are Yeah, they're basically hellhounds with
Well,
faces that open up.
Yeah, they first.
And like there's this
Sorry.
yeah. And so Bob dies because like they eventually get stuck in the government facility, and then it gets overrun
Okay.
by the Demodogs, and then your man, like as he's just about to escape, he stops running for a split second when he sees, everyone else, and he's like, okay, I'm in the clear. And then one of the dogs fucking jumps at his throat and fucking tears him to pieces. And I'm like, God
Oh.
damn it.
Yeah. Ouch.
It was like
Yeah, it was pretty like.
Is it preventable horror deaths 101?
Not really. Because there was like 20
it's-
of them in the whole building, and they assumed that the two that was chasing after him was
God, I
That
think
was it?
there was a
When
lot
it was-
more than 20.
yeah.
There's like
So,
I-
what's the Upside Down? Let's start with that.
The
shall
Upside
we?
Down is
The
a
Upside-
parallel universe to Earth, and it has all the same
Okay.
buildings somehow, but instead there's like different monster type things that
Yeah.
for some reason
It's
have a
basically-
personal vengeance against Earth and want to kill everything.
the Upside Down is basically like Earth but corrupted or somehow. I'm still not sure how exactly that works, because it's supposed to be it's exactly like Earth but just messed up, and I'm like, how?
I didn't
Is
see
it
any
just-
demigod and builders are hanging around, did you?
No.
Yeah. I'm even like half thinking, half of my mind even thinks that like, what if 11, like the whole thing that like caused us to get into contact with the Upside Down, it wasn't a case of 11 opened a portal to it, but like she ended up accidentally creating another universe.
Yeah, but she's
Then I'm
badass,
like,
so it's
ah.
okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I really want.
Some of the theorization stuff gets
oh.
insane.
I really want her to keep that kind of like punky outfit that she had on,
Oh yeah.
because she
Yeah,
looks
in, like,
pretty
season two.
badass during that.
Yeah, she looks.
And then she comes back, and then she's like standing next to Mike, and Mike just looks like a total loser. I'm just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope you're not attached to that
As-
character then.
oh, Mike just irritates me. He's such a hypocrite. Because there's another character that gets brought into it. Yeah. When 11 gets first brought into the scene, he's like, oh, we gotta take care of 11, we gotta take care of 11. And then when Max comes into it, he's just like, no. No. And then like the other two guys, I knew I was gonna have them to write the names down, but I've not done it. But the two other characters, like, we really like this Max person, and Max seems actually pretty cool as well. But
Yeah.
Mike's just like, no. And it's supposed to be like a democracy and blah 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 blah. But
Yeah.
he's just not having any of it, and he just
Granted,
doesn't
I do
deserve
think-
L. That's what I'm trying to make out.
Jesus Christ. Granted, I do think that's because he is quite, heartbroken about what happened with L for essentially either dying or just completely disappearing. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, he is quite a dick.
Yeah, like I
Let's
understand that, but still, that shouldn't stop stop like a girl from entering their friend group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though I think also with that whole thing, it's also a thing of like what they've been through and like all the non-disclosure things they've had to sign with the government. It's like it might also be a thing of he's wary about breaking that shit in case the government does like decide you broke those contracts, we're gonna kill all of you now. That kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's Mike, so I don't care if he dies. Like honestly, if they killed him off in the
God.
show, I wouldn't care. Like, he's the only main character, which I'm just like, I really don't care about you.
Really?
Yeah, because he's just like, I don't know, he's just got that, like, he thinks he's got this authority, but he's not. He's like a 10-year-old kid that thinks he's got authority, and he's just not. Because everyone else, they know their boundaries. He's just like, I'm a leader. For some reason.
Yeah, makes sense. But I'm still like, he is a 10-year-old kid, like,
I don't
I
care.
don't know.
Like, the other guys don't have it. I forget their names, so I don't want to, like, call them by, like, race or, like,
Lucas and Dustin.
key features that they have. No, but-
Lucas and Dustin and Will.
yes.
There you go.
Dustin's the one with the curly hair, right?
Curly hair.
Yeah. Like,
curly hair.
Dustin's the funniest one out of all of them. He is probably one of my...
Oh yeah,
He's probably my
he is
favorite
my
character.
favorite. Yeah.
Because of just how...
Yeah, he's
like,
definitely. Yeah, and like him and Steve ending up with this like broski relationship. I'm like, that is the most unexpected part of this series, and it's also the best part of this season.
Like my opinion of Steve completely changed from.
Yeah, he was such a dick in season 1.
Yeah, start of season 1, he's a total dick, and then by the end of it, he seems okay, but he still doesn't deserve what's her face called? Nancy. Yeah, he doesn't deserve Nancy. Like, I was just like, nope, no, I wasn't Team Steve. But then in season 2, I was like, oh no, like now she's lost him. I want Steve to have her.
Oh my god. Well, I think with that, it's like I feel like Nancy and Jonathan are just a much like better pair, and like even Steve realizes, maybe they work better together. I should just sort my own shit out before
I just hope they give
going on with
Steve
that
someone
kind of
better, because like I don't like Nancy anymore. She ended up with Steve.
Hey, Winchester's here.
Winchester's here. Hey.
Hello, Winchester.
We're talking
up,
about
man?
Steve here. Freaking Steve.
We're talking about Stranger Things.
Yes, freaking Steve.
Have you watched Stranger
Spoilers
Things?
for season 2 of Stranger Things.
It's fine.
Everyone is dead all along.
It turns out Luke was Chewbacca's father.
Indeed.
What? That wouldn't even work.
It's space.
We're
Everything
judging
works in
Bertrand,
space.
Gosh.
Everything works in space, so...
It's a different unit. It's a movie, and you're judging it.
It's how dare you point out the logical flaws in a piece of fiction?
Indeed.
George Lucas tries, okay? He tries.
He tries and he does not succeed.
Speaking of Star Wars...
No, not getting away from this. It's recommended, and we're not on the recommended yet. Sorry, cutting you off now.
Okay.
Shush.
Okay.
Well,
Because otherwise we just get so
Actually-
sidetracked, and we just... Yeah, I think we should meet up
I
like
think the sidetracking
midweek
is fun. Yeah.
and just like discuss
Just-
points rather than just being like,
Unorganized.
yeah.
This is democracy.
Wait, we need to organize?
Yeah.
Yes.
That doesn't... No, I'm out then.
If we're being a democracy and this is Stranger Things, I deserve to be Mike, so then I'm in charge by default. And it
Is
doesn't
that
matter
why
what
you
any
don't
of you
like
say.
Mike? Because you're Mike.
I
Oh,
hate
so that's
character
why
based
you
belief.
wanted to host this podcast, because you wanted to be...
I'm the
now it
only
makes
one
sense.
that can host the podcast. All of you don't have the right stuff, apparently.
Hold on.
I offered
Hold
for
on.
somebody
There's
else.
4 of us.
I offered for somebody
on,
else to host,
there's-
and all of you said no.
Is that so?
Yes, it is
Hold on,
actually.
hold on.
Don't get, I will,
Hold on.
I will
hold on.
find them Discord
Okay,
messages.
Okay. Okay. Let's just get back on track here. There's 4 of us. There's 4
Nerds.
characters. 4 nerds.
Vetro's Will. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay because he doesn't know who that is, but he
Right.
is.
Well,
I feel like I need to shoot someone. I'm kidding.
You know,
I
that-
feel like
that guy won't be
Winchester is probably
surprised.
Dustin.
Maybe.
I feel like
Oh,
I've
I'm
not
Luke.
seen
I'd
Winchester's
agree.
face, but I think
I
he
agree.
rocked curly hair, and
Well then.
Well, not strong. I don't really have curly hair. It's more wavy, but
wavy.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
And
So, who am I?
the last one,
Lucas?
yeah, the one that makes out with Max at the end.
Oh,
Yes, that's you.
I felt quite bad about that because like I felt like Dustin deserved Mike, not Mike. Max.
we got hashtag Mustin. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, like Dustin deserved Max in my opinion, and I understand why Lucas got her, but still at the same time,
Yeah.
I felt bad
Yeah.
for him because he was just like,
Feels bad, man.
like in the last.
Hashtag all hopes were
Yeah.
for
Like,
Dustin.
He's the funniest.
Yeah.
He's the coolest. And did you see him in that like prom suit at the
I
end?
know he looked fucking snazzy as shit. I should really stop swearing that.
He looks good.
He looked bitchin'.
For the record, I do know that we're talking about underage guys or kids but we're not that
We're not
kind.
talking about them in that way. Jesus Christ.
We're
We
not
just
that
said that
kind.
they look good. We weren't saying like we wanted to sleep with them, Winchester. Chill
Oh
out.
my god. Okay, how about we just not go off this tangent?
And we're banned.
And yeah, banned. Banned from life.
Well, we already had
Yeah.
mixed
The
troubles. from
universe and
signing
everything.
up,
Although, speaking of new characters, what did you think of Max and Billy in the season 2?
Billy was a bit of a dick. Max seemed pretty cool.
Max was alright indeed, but I don't
I
know
really
about
don't want-
Billy. I haven't seen enough. Well, not seen enough because he's there plenty, but
Yeah.
no, I just don't know.
I really wanted Steve to beat him up, because
Yeah, for a few minutes he was, and then smashed play in his face.
but oh
and
my
then
gosh,
Steve got his ass kicked.
Max got the nail baseball bat thing,
Yeah.
I
I
had
genuinely
strong
thought that
vegan
he
vibes
went
there.
there with like smashing off his bits, and I was just like, "Go Max!" So at the same time, I was like, "What? You don't do that to
Oh.
someone.
Oh, don't do that!
You either hit the face, you don't hit down there. That's not the
I
right."
thought I really liked Max. I thought she was a fucking great character, but like Billy just, I don't know. There's something about him that just felt like he was just there for the sake of it.
Yeah,
like,
he was just there to be
Cool, but it just
being an ass.
he was. I feel like this is one of those things where it's like it's gonna get developed in like the next season, but I'm like, could you not have done a bit more with him? Like, it feels like the only point of him being there was so that, you know, you'd have like a human, you know, person to be like, oh yeah, fuck that guy, you know, instead of
Yeah,
having like
and
these
I don't know.
upside down monsters. Then at the end, it was just like felt like a bit of a forced thing to make it like, oh, this is how the kids get to the tunnels. Where I'm like, you could have easily taken him out of the story and very little would change, in my mind. Or at least that's how I felt.
Actually, honestly, I have to agree.
So I felt a bit.
Yeah.
I felt a bit of pity for him because
Yeah,
of what his
he's
dad
true.
does to him.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, but
now I
the-
kind of understand
Nothing-
it, but he's still a
Yeah.
dick.
The tragic backstory, yeah, it adds to the character, but it doesn't really justify the way he is.
Yeah.
A little bit, but not enough.
And
if
then he was
that makes
flirting with Mike's mother. I was like,
Oh yeah, that scene was fucking
lady,
great.
what is wrong with you?
He's probably legal.
Ish.
Probably. We don't know.
Probably. Anyway.
Maybe.
But yeah, even by my mind, like, yeah, he's got the tragic backstory, but there's nothing in this season that came about from it. It was just like, you know, a last minute thing to make you like, oh, maybe there's more to him, and it's like,
Yeah,
find out next season. And I'm like,
it
oh,
kind of
for
felt
fuck's sake.
like, oh, we need like 20 more minutes in this episode. You know what?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's just
Yeah,
let's give him the tragic backstory that everyone wanted. So now we understand how he is. Not really, but we understand how he is.
Yeah, or at least, you know, why he acts the way he does. You
Yep.
know? And even in my mind, there's like a really like fucked up twist with the way Max ended up like dealing with him, where it's like it almost felt like she was almost kind of pulling the same shit that her, you know, the dad is pulling on your man in like a fucked up sense. I mean, yes, you know, he's a fucking dick and you know, deserved to be, you know, stopped in, you know, the fight scene, but it's like when you think about it, it's really fucked up. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll probably expand to something next season, but I'm like,
Do you think that he'll turn into is like a prolonged Steve character then? Because Steve at the very
Kinda,
start of
yeah.
season
I
1 was
think
a bit
so.
dick, but they kind of changed
Feels
it.
like it.
yeah, just to, I think it's just a thing to like give the show like, you know, like a, you know, like I said, someone human to like rally against instead of it just always being multi-dimensional monsters, you know?
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
Kinda
They
like-
they had that at the end when Dustin gets rejected by that stuck-up bitch at the end, and then Nancy like
Yeah.
he's probably I don't know.
Well, I mean, you know, someone throughout the season to be like, yeah, fuck that guy, you know? Let's have.
And then Nancy comes
wanna
in
be-
and saves the day for Dustin, and he's dancing with probably the prettiest girl at the school.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Let's be
I'm
honest.
sorry
We
for
all
Justin.
wishes we were him at that very moment. At least I would have.
I feel like all of us here can sympathize to Dustin in some way, shape, or form
Yeah.
with that last bit.
That's probably why him and Steve at the moment are probably one of my, at least my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
that's-
Dustin a lot in this season.
Yeah, I also really like the fact that Steve has essentially just turned into like Dad Steve or like Mom Steve or whatever the meme is. You know, I love
Yeah,
it.
true.
1 second.
Very true.
Right. Also, speaking of antagonists, what do you think of the Mind Flay?
You mean 8?
What?
You mean 8?
No, the Shadow Monster.
Oh. the
I mean,
Shadow Monster.
also 8 as well, but you know.
Oh, we're getting to
Shadow
we'll get on
Monster.
to 8 after. The Shadow Monster. I liked it.
Yeah.
It looked like watching the trailers. I was very confused about how, I was wondering how they were gonna play it out because it's like this is giant ass monster.
Yep.
Like there's no way that these 4 kids are gonna be able to stop them. Whatever. Like yeah, Elle's powerful and stuff, but there's no way that she'd probably be able to take down that.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a really stranger thing.
Strange.
When I watched the trailer and saw that Shadow Monster, and then I had the same thing. Like, okay, so there's this giant ass thing going to face a couple of kids. So how are they going to win this? Through the power of friendship, or how is this going to happen?
They're not gonna
I-
pull
I
out Guardians of the
really
Galaxy on
Friendship.
this. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't hold hands. and then-
Like, I thought it was a really interesting concept, but I did have the thing of like, they're not gonna fight this in this season. This is gonna be like a background villain.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have
Yeah,
been
like-
a weapon, you know.
This
just like-
is this big like Lovecraftian like almost kind of beast thing that doesn't have a proper physical form outside of like, you know, storm cloud tornadoes, and it's like, I would not fight that. You know?
I honestly think that's actually a pretty sad life. You know,
Yeah.
not having a solid form, even
But you
unless
get to
it's,
control
like,
like
storming.
dog things. That sounds pretty cool. And you get to terrorize little 10-year-olds. That sounds like a pretty awesome life to me. What are you on about?
You get to possess 10-year-olds and kill their family.
I mean, you know, it's something. It's something, but wouldn't you like to just be able to walk in daylight?
Yeah. Well, then again, it's like alien multi-dimensional creature probably has like different perceptions of it and
Yeah.
everything than like
That makes sense.
Good
Human would.
point.
it probably thinks it looks pretty snazzy.
Actually, the true hero here is just as the giant shadow monster.
He's
He
the
wanted to-
real hero.
Yeah,
He just wanted to kill
He just
humanity.
wanted a hug,
What's
and
your problem?
no one gave
No,
it to him.
he-
They always
he-
ran
he
away.
simply- He simply wanted to be able to connect to us.
Like
by
he sent
possessing us and
puppies
killing
and
all.
everything, and they just wouldn't accept it.
Yes. It's just you know, this whole thing about the system, man.
It's the system, man.
It's the system. It's just showing how the system works, man. It's just he's this kind of outsider, you know, man, and it's just not gonna work, dude.
Yeah.
And he's not accepted because he's looking like he looks, and because he can possess people, and we can't do that, dude. It's just the system, you know.
It's the system, man. We just have to seize the means of production, man.
Indeed.
Yeah. He also thought the way like they used Will in this season, like it's kind of a repeat-ish of like, oh, he's the plot device again.
Yeah, his
But
mother
this
must be like,
one,
I'm
it
gonna
was
put
just
one more
such-
thing, and I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna put
god,
your
I
fuck
feel
up.
so sorry for his man. Having to put up with all this bullshit. I'm like,
Every
Oh,
season,
Joyce,
he's got
you-
something wrong with him.
every season.
I
at the
honestly
same
hope that
time,
Will
like-
won't be there in the next season because I just don't like him.
I don't mind
think-
Will, but it's kind of it's a I don't know. It's like it's a repeat now. Like something
He's a plot
happens to
device
Will.
again. But at the
Trying to
same
deep plot
time,
device.
Spend
I
half
think
the
like
season trying
the
to figure out
way,
what's wrong with Will, and then Aldous comes in last minute and fixes it.
yeah. Although I do think that like the way, actually, it's kind of funny you mentioned the thing of like, oh, this is the same thing again. actually have a video working on a video for Sunday that's like, is Stranger Things too repetitive? Anyway, it's like I actually
Small
really
plug
like
here.
the way they like I actually really like the way they like took him this season, because it's like, it's not just like, oh, he's like a treasure to find this season. It's like he's turned into an antagonist, you know? And I thought that was a pretty cool twist, you know, for the whole thing, to turn this like character that like everyone's like, oh, Will, you're the best, into, oh my fucking god, you're ruining everything, you know, kind of.
I mean,
character. It's
that's just Will for you, you know.
Will's a snake.
like,
Two-time and
Yeah.
double crossing.
Time you, I mean.
What
I
did
just
you think of
really
8?
like.
What do we think of 8? Was 8 cool? Was 8?
I think as a character, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like the
Who's 8?
episode they introduced her in was like
Not so
this-
good.
Yeah. Like,
I
it
felt
just
like her power
I
was
felt like
cool.
yeah, her power is so cool, and like in my mind, I'm like, does this mean all the different like numbered people have like different powers? Is there gonna be one who can like do mind control? There's gonna be one with fire, you know, all
So-
that shit.
So who's 8?
8
8
is
she
another
is-
child
she is-
that the government experimented on. So she,
Yep.
so like 11 can like move things with powers and can locate people, whereas 8 can.
So telekinesis and a bit of telepathy.
yeah,
Right.
whereas 8
Yeah.
can trick your mind into seeing things or not seeing things.
Yeah.
So
It can make you hallucinate and
Yeah.
you know, all that kind of shit.
on-demand hallucinations. Let's just hope they're nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can be nice, they can be horrifying, you know, it's just her pick.
It's just it's just the way
Don't
how
piss her
you
off,
treat her, I guess. You know, if you treat her right, then the hallucination will be just fine, and otherwise you go on a bad trip.
You can either have a pretty butterfly, or she'll make you think you're covered in spiders.
Yes.
That is okay. Bad. Don't annoy 8.
Indeed.
Mm. Though I kind of feel like they wasted their time with her though. If she's not, I don't know, like she didn't.
She
impact-
felt a little bit like some kind of filler to me,
Yeah,
honestly.
maybe-
she was definitely like a filler bit. So then,
Yeah, but also what I
That's
thought
it
about
too.
8 was, well, honestly, well, obviously 8, 11, so there are more people, which I hope is gonna.
Well, that we know
end
of
up
because well, I guess kind of because we know that between 8 and 11, obviously they probably isn't anyone in between there because then they would have been in the rainbow room with them.
Maybe they're in a different.
Well, it
like-
still could, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
there weren't mentions of 8 either in season 1, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
guess.
could be like
far
a
as I
whole
could-
like
But will there be
shitstorm
any
of just
after
them
11?
kidnapping random kids.
maybe not after 11, but
Because they reckon
definitely
that
before
the
that.
professor's
That'd
still
probably be-
alive. But as long as the
Mhm.
professor's still alive, we could probably do experiments and we could get like this hybrid of all of, I don't know, like from what I see is that they're gonna end with like 11's gonna collect all the other numbers and they're gonna go after the professor. The professor's gonna have like this Logan type.
Actually, I saw a theory where it's like what some people are starting to theorize for like the next seasons is that like it is going to be a thing of L and like all the other number people, or at least a good few of them, slowly like converging on Hawkins and then like defeating the Mind Flayer somehow.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
What's
Pretty
the Mind Flayer?
it's the shadow monster thing that was like
That's the mind
It's-
flayer.
it's this kind of like storm, almost godlike thing. Is my voice connecting or?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're connected.
Yeah, it's like this kind of like shadow storm monster thing that like is kind of it creates this hive mind of monsters by taking control of like every creature it can within every dimension it goes to like just conquer reality. It's like yeah,
Not
it's currently within the upside down and is trying to get into, you know, the right side up, if that's why you call it normal world.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
Yeah. And like That probably makes sense. They probably like squeeze that into the next 2 seasons. Like season 3 could be like the collection of like all the other mind people, and we get to see all their powers, and like then season 4 would be, you know, upside down goes ape shit. I don't know.
Basically.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel what that is. That they've got like so many different series have done that before, though. When you
Yeah.
think like someone's got some powers and there's others, and so they go after them. I don't know. That just seems like
The
recycled thing.
gifted. Let's
does
see
seem
what else.
It does seem like a bit of a cliche, but it is one of those things where like I feel like if you can just pull it off right, it'll be fine. You know?
Yep.
Just
Like
get your writing right, and you're good. Although I feel like the writing
It's a
for
cliche, but as long as you
Yeah.
can make the cliche work.
any cliche can work if you just do it right. You know?
not
Yeah.
according to
So-
CinemaSins.
Well, CinemaSins, their whole thing is just nitpicking. You know? It's
I
like,
Very
can't watch
nitpicky.
CinemaSins anymore because it makes me, whenever I get to
Cringe?
go see a film,
Yeah.
I'm always nitpicking.
yeah.
It's ruined every
Although-
film I've not.
I don't watch cinema sins anymore because it ruined a couple of good movies for me.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like the Avengers. I know
guess
it
you
had
could
it had
say-
its flaws, but then he pointed so many things out, and I'm like, man,
I've
Why did
also
you have
watched
to do
The
this?
Sims when like if I hate a movie and I just want to be like, yeah, and they do this and that. See, it's a crap movie.
Yeah.
Even though like there's a movie that I really love that's probably got more sins on it, but I'm
Yeah.
just like, no.
Yeah. I guess you could say this Cinema Sins is the devil. Anyway,
basically
yes. Right.
that
So,
whole
speaking
cinema
of-
wins though. That's also pretty fun.
Yeah. So speaking of ruining entertainment, episode 7 of season 2. That was something.
What happens in episode 7? I don't remember
That
it,
was-
but
that
I
was-
binge watched it. It was one session.
That was the one with Callie. 8. The
Huh?
whole thing where like 11 goes to Chicago.
Oh,
and
yeah.
8,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
yeah. I was
I
like,
find it weird that that lady on the bus just goes and sits next to her.
yeah.
And I was
that's
just
the
like,
thing of,
this might be the 80s, but no one sits next to you on a bus.
I
Okay,
mean,
how
I'd
old-
say just be like, an adult being concerned that there's a child by themselves.
She was
Yeah.
she
That
was wearing
doesn't happen
eyeliner
in the
like a
80s.
punk, like
That doesn't. Adults don't care about kids in the 80s. What are you talking about? Right.
like I was asking my parents,
Yeah.
like, if you sat on a bus by yourself, would they talk to you? And my mother was just like,
Nope.
no. They talk to me, I'd move.
Yeah.
Same.
But that just might be my parents. I don't know.
Don't look at me funny.
Yeah.
You're looking at me weird. No way.
Yeah. I just felt like episode 7 in this season was just. It was an interesting idea by itself, but the way it was done was just really poorly executed.
Was
in my
that
opinion.
with the mother involved as well?
No, that was just.
Was
It
episode
was just
6?
the entire episode dedicated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It was
episode
a
6
filler
was
episode. The
just-
whole point of it was to
Yeah.
show all of
It was,
Eight's flaws.
world build.
and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, this. I don't know. It just, for me, it just completely broke the flow and tension of like the last 6 episodes by just like an entire episode with a completely different tone and atmosphere and like, completely new characters we only kind of get to know, and it's like
Yeah,
it
true.
doesn't even feel like it's part of the same show. And I'm like,
What-
it doesn't help that the previous episode just ended on a really big cliffhanger, and I'm like,
Got a
what
good
are you
point there.
doing? Yeah.
Well, do you think
Got a
that they
good
should
point
have,
there.
instead of like just doing one dedicated episode, they should have like run the 2 things parallel? Perhaps Elle runs
I
away
think
earlier,
that would have worked
because
hell
that
of a lot
opening
better.
scene
Yeah.
with that bank robbery, I thought was amazing. I couldn't understand what was going on, but I loved it. It was great.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't bank robbery, it was them killing someone.
Oh, I thought it was bank robbery.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. And then, like, when you get to that episode and it explains, oh, we're murdering people. It's It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
That didn't make sense to me.
yeah. It's the
Well,
thing
it was
of,
cool
like
that-
them
They're going
makes-
yeah.
after everyone that
spite,
hurt
they're
them,
spiting
didn't they?
everyone who fucked them over, you know?
Yeah.
So it's
Basically.
like
because that's
Yeah,
not how
but
you
it
get
was-
stuff done. You go through lawyers.
you
Yep.
sue them.
Legal system.
Unless you have superpowers, apparently.
Unless it's legal in your country
Yeah.
to kill them, then that's fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
USA.
Oh.
Oh.
USA. USA.
Get off my lawn! Loads shotgun.
Get off my lawn.
It's not that bad. I've been there. And I've been shot at.
It is that bad, but you haven't been to that
I went to
area.
the nicer
That's just-
areas. Yeah.
Just don't go to Texas.
I went to Texas for about 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah, because I was driving through
Is it true that what they say that everything is bigger in Texas?
I don't know. I wasn't really looking. I was trying to like hiding. Like,
Oh yeah,
well,
because
you know
of
how
the
they
whole
react to
gunfire.
foreigners. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
Oh,
let's stop.
wow.
Let's just stop. Let's go back. To, let's
this
go back to
is-
Stranger Things.
Anyway,
When it comes to Texas, for me, I just imagine like westerns, you know? It's like
Yeah.
doo-doo.
Winchester, should we tell Delona this?
Huh?
what?
Should we tell Delona this? He's from Texas.
Yes,
Okay, good.
he'll probably agree.
Probably.
Just saying. Probably. It's just a giant western where you can be shot at like at any moment. That's how
Like-
Texas is.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably like the deserty part of Texas, but you know.
There's a deserty part. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, isn't there?
I don't
Might try,
know.
maybe. Geography was not my strong suit.
Apparently.
But yeah, I just feel like episode 7 was just very poorly executed in season 2.
I didn't even know it was episode 7, honestly, because like Falcon, I binge watched it. So for me, it was just one giant ass episode.
Yeah.
So I hated the
I
fact
like-
that they'd always leave. They'd always make a cliffhanger and then do like the introductory stuff. So, like say it's like season 2, blah 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 blah. Say all the characters'
Mhm.
names, but they would leave it on a cliffhanger, and it would just it'd always throw me off because oh no, that's the end of the episode. But then it's just like it's not. It's just the beginning. They're just rolling in the intro, and it's just it messed me up so many times because I was just like,
I mean,
no way,
I mean,
we can't stop it now, and it's, yeah.
And to
that's
the
what they
to
that's
that
what they call
nice
a teaser.
Thank you. You can do that first. Thank
Yeah.
you very much and enjoy your ban. Goodbye.
Yeah, sorry. We just had
Right.
someone that wasn't very polite in our chat.
Wait,
Just
what's
one.
going on? Oh, what? Oh, I only just saw that in chat now. Anyway,
It's just another keyboard warrior, you know? It's like be like, I'm evil. Let's just try to make everything look bad for everyone. Let's have that one little bit of hope that 4Nerds here will actually listen to us.
Billy is my role model. Hey.
He
Yeah,
probably
it's-
just didn't like that we talked about Texas, but then again, you know.
No, they were just
Yeah,
wanting to
overall-
start trouble, and then we
wanna
removed their
fight
comment, and then they
FIT,
just
me.
like wasn't very nice.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah, I thought season 2 overall was pretty good. Not as good as season 1, but still pretty entertaining.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I, kinda, but
it-
I felt more no. I felt that was more down to the season 1. I had no idea what was going to happen. I had nothing to
Yeah,
expect. Whereas in season 2, I was expecting this like level of
like
hype, but just like in season 1, like it took 3 episodes to get into it.
Yeah.
Like
I think-
I
First
was
episode definitely
watching
was
it,
not
and I was
enough.
just like, this isn't what I signed up for. But then I was like, no, this is what happened in season 1. You had to grind through the first 3 episodes.
yeah. I think it's because like in season 2, like you start off with a strong knowledge of everything that's going on with the Upside Down and all the mysteries. So you're kind of like, oh, whatever's going on, it's just something from the other dimension or something like that, you know?
It kind of feels
You
like they've
already
almost got
kind
to
of
like
know
reset
what's going
everything
on.
to like start up again. So we got
Yeah.
like new weird things going on, and then they've got to try and figure out. And there's
Yeah.
only gets like
I still have this kind of flash feeling when it comes to but it must be from the other dimension, you know? It's just like the Flash. Oh, it's from another dimension, or oh, it's from another time zone.
oh yeah, when you
I
have a
just-
dog thing that has teeth for like a face, yeah, of course it's coming from a different dimension.
I feel like they probably just could have gone full monster movie with this and just make like they could have just made they could have gone full like, you know, bullshit shenanigans and just have the entire town of Hawkins just infested with these monsters. And it's like, it's not like a mystery thriller, it's like now a action thriller where they're like, how the hell do we get rid of all these monsters in the town now? And I'm like,
And then
that
Cox
probably would have
shotgun.
been pretty expensive though.
Ew, that looks disgusting.
What?
I'm
Did you
just-
find a picture of one of the things?
I just googled the strange Demogorgon thing.
Oh yeah, it's pretty freaky.
It's a pretty sight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the thing that surprised me most is like for a lot of the things they had like an actual actor in like a suit and everything doing that,
Yeah, that was
and
actually
then just
pretty
like
cool.
CGI'd over it.
And I really,
yeah.
I kind of like the way that
It really is Slender Man. Like I'm just looking at the pictures. It's just Slender Man.
It looks like a freaking neomorph, but scarier.
I like the. Like,
yeah,
So then you gotta give credit to the guys that made it because they're sticking to the lore of
yeah,
Oh,
many
yeah.
things, which is pretty good. Because they got that
Yeah.
there's that tiny slug thing, goes into a slightly bigger toad type slug thing, and it goes into an even bigger
Yeah, it's like a
toad type
natural
slug thing, and it
progression.
turns into a dog type slug thing. And then I
Yeah.
just wanted to know when it
Yeah,
actually
that turns
went from
into a
dog
Slenderman.
to like demigorgon type thing.
yeah. That probably would have been like the next like evolution of it. It goes from slug, tadpole, the frog, the dog, to the monster.
It was a
Some-
cool
I
concept.
don't
I actually kind of liked the way that they did it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, yeah.
I don't know why. I just feel like it needs some water.
Just water a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, look at it. It just basically it's a flower.
It's dried out.
Yeah, that's why it's so salty.
Yeah, I did feel kind of bad for that one that died because it let Dustin
Yeah.
past and it was
Dark
just like,
Canyon.
and it had that emotional moment.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, you could have just kept him as a dog. Why do you have to die? Everyone dies this season. Why? Yeah. So,
Any
anyone got
are they the
anything
final
else
thoughts?
to say about?
I don't have anything about.
I don't.
I don't really
No.
know.
Do you want to go into Thor or do you want to go into the mutant thing?
Mutants, and then I can go do stuff with Thor.
Yeah.
Oh, so after Mutants, you're just going to finally go to that freaking cinema and just watch
it.
No, I'm gonna give him my Netflix and then you can watch
For
Stranger
Thor?
Things.
Illegally watch Thor? What? Who said
What?
that?
No.
Anyway, Mutants.
The new
It's a
Mutants.
new- Is it a movie or is it a
I-
TV series of
I think it's
X-Men.
a movie.
It's going to be a movie.
the X-Men universe?
Yeah, I think
And
it's.
they've-
I think I remember reading it's gonna be like a trilogy they're doing, and
It is.
I cannot wait to see what they do because like they said it's supposed to be like a superhero horror movie, and I'm like, yes.
Is this
thank
being
you,
made by
give me
Fox?
now?
It's
I-
made by Fox. It's basically the New Mutants is a team of mutants, that's basically coming after the X-Men. It's run by Magic, who is the sister of someone we saw in Deadpool, and with someone I mean Colossus.
Oh. Cameo?
No, well maybe, hopefully. I don't
You
know.
just see Colossus in the horror nightmare hospital, just like you need more protein.
Basically, here have candy bar.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it because it's taking it in a different route.
Yeah.
Like it's from the trailer. I actually thought I clicked on the wrong thing when I saw it because
Yeah, I had that too. I really had that
I
too.
was just like, no, it's got mutants in the title. It's obviously part of the X-Men universe. And then I was just like, this is not X-Men. this is nothing like X-Men.
Yeah, and then I was like, what? Arya Stark is in this too? What? That doesn't make sense at all.
I just absolutely, I just love the fact that they're actually just going full force and like, just deciding to like experiment with the superhero stuff to like, what's the word?
I think
You
the
know,
Logan
making like
movie
a
was
horror
bit of a
movie for
wake-up call.
superheroes. I'm like, there's such potential with the amount of crap you could do for that. I'm like, yes, give me, please.
Well,
It's
I
like the
actually
way Logan, well, at least movie wise, anyway.
Yeah,
basically.
it definitely.
Well, what
Yeah.
I do like is we all have this kind of horror-esque kind of feeling when you watch that trailer,
Yeah,
which is great, but also adds to the characters because the New Mutants, at least I know the comic books, is not good. Seriously, it's not good. It's
well,
really horrific. So it to me it feels like it's in canon and it's done right. Honestly.
wait, do you mean not good as in it's a bad comic, or not good as in it's a horrifying comic?
It's pretty horrifying, as in if you're not a nerd, or if you are a nerd and you haven't read the New Mutants, you definitely want to. What I do like though is also the small hints within the trailer. In the comics, and I really hope that they aren't going to use that in the movie. Basically, they are fighting a giant ass bear, a demon bear, and it's actually called Demon Bear. There's this little necklace on one of the characters that's from a bear. That's a nice nod to it because that person is I forgot her name right now, but that person is connected to that said demon bear, which is pretty nice. But I really hope that they are not gonna use a actual bear for this movie.
I don't know, it's an interesting
an
thing
origin
because
story.
like Fox have messed up the X-Men universe for a number of years, and it's only when
the minute
Logan
Deadpool
was
comes out.
finishing that they actually decided to make a decent movie.
Yeah, basically Deadpool came along. Basically,
Yeah, and hopefully, I don't know, like from the Deadpool movies and Logan movie, I don't know, it feels like a bit of a wake-up call for Fox because I think they've seen how good the Avengers have done with good movies and how much people love watching those movies.
Yeah, I feel
like
like
okay,
they can't
we need a
like,
different route. It's just
There's like
maybe we could give people something other than an origin movie. You know?
well, this is still an origin movie, but done differently.
Yeah, well, I know that, but it's like it has much more of the tone of like it's a horror movie rather than thinking
basically.
like it's another superhero movie. You know,
Yep.
kind of like how Deadpool's a comedy, well, an action comedy. Then like Logan is essentially a Western movie. You know, I like that kind of route they're going on with all the mutant stuff.
it also feels like they're like staying away from the childish type of stuff, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Look at the X-Men, was it trilogy? I don't know. I don't watch them movies again, but they felt very child-based. Like as a child, you obviously I loved them
just
because
embracing the campiness of most of the campiness of the X-Men stuff.
Yeah, because it's yeah. But then like now it's like when was the last time you actually watched the X-Men trilogy? Like
A while ago, actually.
shut up,
Apocalypse is
Retro.
pretty
You're
good.
disproving my point. Be quiet. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
You
sorry.
meant the original trilogy, right? So,
yeah, the original trilogy.
I watched it every day, dude.
Oh,
Every single day.
Okay, fine. This
Well,
podcast is
that's an
over. You can
impressive
all
feat.
like go.
I'm probably gonna watch it over Christmas again. It's good.
Your point has been destroyed, Falcon.
No, X-Men movies. They're good at the. Everyone went to go see them in the cinema, and I doubt
Oh, yeah.
many people watched them afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have all of them on DVD, but
I've got all of them on DVD. I don't watch them.
Same.
Like I'm never
Just there for
walking home and like,
collection.
oh, let's watch an X-Men movie tonight. It's always. Is there anything else? Type of thing.
Oh, hey, look, Avengers. Let's watch that one instead.
Yeah.
You're stuck on a desert island with only X-Men movies to watch, and you're like,
No,
is
you
there
use them
anything else?
X-Men movies and you try and make yourself a raft and you get out of there.
Make a raft out of like 3
You
DVD
use
covers.
the disc and try and make a blade so you can cut down trees.
You make like a chainsaw. Just
You,
like-
yeah, you try and use the blade as a
you
knife.
put a
to
stick
cut.
in the middle and then spin it really fast.
By hand.
Are you trying to make
My
a
hand
fidget
is
spin
like-
out of the disc?
Yeah, it's a fidget spinner. You just make a fidget spinner.
Yeah, because then on
Yeah.
the island, your
It'll
whole
keep you
all your
entertained.
problems
It'll
are sorted
keep you
because you've got a
entertained.
fidget spinner. Great.
Yeah, you got something to distract you while you starve to death.
Then, well, yeah, indeed. And then you get a little bit bored, and then it's like, oh, hey, I have these two other DVDs. Triple fidget spinner.
A triple fidget spinner.
No, you just use them to end your life there and then.
You're like,
And
Oh,
fail
I'm doing
miserably because it's
Like
plastic.
you don't even have a TV to watch them on. Like, just so that you get the 3 X-Men movies.
you
it's,
can
it's just looking at you.
you
It's,
can look at the pretty
They
pictures
just
on the cover.
taunt you. Just be like,
it's,
is
it's,
terrible
it's
film
just
and you
sitting
can't do
there
anything about
mocking
it.
you. Like, huh,
Then
you can't
you
even
start
watch
to
this.
hallucinate, and it's like it actually does start mocking you.
Yes,
great.
it's Wilson all over again.
Wilson.
Then it's like, screw you, Logan.
Except
Nah.
except it's Logan. Logan.
No,
Oh jeez.
not Jean Grey, no.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this horror superhero movie.
Same here. I
Pretty
just
cool.
hope it doesn't.
Suck.
No, not that it doesn't suck. It's going to come out around the same time as the other X-Men movie, Dark Phoenix.
I haven't
Oh.
heard about this other
Oh, wait,
X-Men movie.
They're making a Dark Phoenix movie?
Yes.
Hold on a second.
You know, with the ending of the latest X-Men movie, Days of Future Past,
I didn't
was
see Apocalypse.
Age of. It was actually pretty. Well, it had its flaws, but it was pretty good still. But basically, at the ending, you see the X-Men, as in the younger version of the X-Men, and they're gonna use that one for the Dark Phoenix, and they're going to try to rectify the disaster that was the third X-Men movie.
I just googled the Phoenix. So I was like, I don't understand what you're on about. And the first article that comes up says Stranger Things 2 ... The X-Men and the Dark Phoenix influence. I'm just like, what?
Wow.
Den of
what
Geek?
a-
What
what
are
a-
you on about? Posting this article.
What a
yesterday.
callback.
This
So
looks
basically, what you're saying here is that you just rather talk about Stranger Things again.
No, it just looks like
Yeah.
the Den of Geeks to try to use Stranger Things to make something relevant in X-Men.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I didn't like that. But then again, Den of Geek does that all the time, actually.
This is the first time I've ever heard of Den of Geek.
It's actually pretty much what we do, but not live. Yeah. Basically.
We have something over them. We can fuck up.
Indeed.
Yay.
We can fail miserably. And they can't.
can go
It's
all
they
fine, no one's
can't.
watching anyway, so like no one can judge us.
I mean,
That is
Fuck,
sad
don't say
that
that.
we don't have any live viewers.
We've had a few. We've had some harassment as well, but oh well.
Yeah.
We didn't do this for the
you know.
views.
Yeah.
We did this to waste our Friday evenings.
Yeah.
because everyone else is going out and we're not. Because we're nerds.
4Nerds. Whoa.
Great.
Yeah, is that all we have to say about New Mutants?
I think so.
I think so.
Alright. So I guess now we go on to Ragnarok.
So,
Whatever.
bye Vertra.
We'll wish you
Ragnarok.
when you can come back.
Yeah.
You can go play your
Over and
games
over.
now without us interrupting.
Oh. I have
You
been here
already
this.
go?
You've been playing
He's
Tom
been playing
Clancy.
Rainbow
I've been
Six the entire time, just
yeah.
saying.
Oh.
Like,
I don't
I
know
can't
how-
play games. I've got both my monitors filled up with all the chats, all the
Okay,
music,
well,
all the Discord messages.
Well, it was nice being here, and I chose to be here. So commitment.
You chose to be. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
So-
chose to be here.
It's not like Falcon
Like-
like threatened.
Oh,
no.
I didn't do. There we go. Sorry.
Just bye.
The minute it's like, oh,
I'll
God,
catch you
he's
guys
going to talk
later.
smack.
I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Right, see you
Like-
later.
Yeah. Just the minute he starts talking smack, Falcon's like, nope. Anyway.
I chose to be here. No, we didn't.
Okay. So Thor.
I
Ragnarok.
thought it was pretty damn fun.
So good. I
Yeah.
loved it.
It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you be hating on my new favorite movie, okay?
I mean, it was good, but it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't blow
I
me
mean,
away.
I do also agree. I thought there were a few problems with it, but I still had like a lot of fun
Yeah,
watching
like
it.
it was. It
Yes.
was a pretty good film, but it just
The
felt.
humor was on point. The fight scenes were pretty epic, and I'm like, I just want to see Thor and Hulk fighting again.
Yeah,
Yes.
I felt that should have been extended a bit.
A little bit, yeah, because basically you see it all in
Make
the
it a
trailer.
full season, 7 hours, 7 hours of Thor and Hulk fighting.
Yes,
Yeah, I'd pay to go watch that.
me too. Over and over.
Seven,
like-
7 hours of
Thor got disqualified.
hours.
Thor, like,
Yeah.
it wasn't even found Thor. Like, obviously he wasn't
yeah.
really gonna win, but like he was giving Hulk what for.
He was getting pretty close at the end, and then he got cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he could have won. You know,
Yeah.
honestly.
I felt also
Yeah.
like if it was a little bit too, like there was just too much going on. If that makes sense. Like they were going from one place to the
Yeah.
next place to the next place.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
also
but-
felt that as well.
It
Uh,
didn't
which,
slow
like,
down.
I liked, but it just felt it was just too much. Kind of.
It didn't slow down the pace. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was very like fast paced. Like I like that. It was, how to
I like the
describe it?
cameo of Doctor Strange coming into it.
Oh yeah.
Me too. Me
That
too.
was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And who else saw that Matt Damon, actual
he was-
Matt Damon,
he was
Loki?
Oh
Loki's
yeah,
double.
he played Loki in the shitty theater thing.
I was like, is that Matt Damon? No,
Yeah,
it's
no.
not. And then when I got
me
home
and
and
my
I read
God,
about it,
friends
it's
were
like,
like,
oh, it
that-
was Matt
we
Damon.
were just
Oh
like,
my
Awesome.
God,
it's that guy. Yes, Matt Damon. Yes, that's him. He's on there now. And
God, it's Jason Bourne.
yeah, they're saying that a
I
guy behind
remember
my
that meme
friend
was dead.
fell asleep during the film and was
What?
snoring really loudly
Wow.
behind my friend. So we
What a
ended up
dick.
being like near the edge to being like bang on in the middle because it obviously the movie theater is quite dark. So we were just like just to sit down as soon as possible. And we just
Yeah.
ended up moving because just people were snoring, wanted to sit next to us, and we're like, we don't want to sit next to anyone, so we just kept moving.
The one-
along and ended up in
The
the
one in
middle.
front of me kept checking his phone, so I had this like blinding light right in front of my face. And I was like,
Wow.
after like the
Kick his
fourth
chair.
time, I kicked
Wow.
the chair. Like, come on, dude. Seriously,
Wow, you
seriously, I
guys
kicked the
had-
back of his chair. Like, dude, you're blinding me from awesomeness. Don't do that.
I mean,
This is my favorite
mean,
movie,
I-
man. You can't do this.
Indeed.
My
it's
nickname
my
is
favorite movie.
Thor,
I
and
haven't
you're
even
ruining it.
watched it yet. Like, I mean, I had a pretty good time. Like, we went to like the iSense version of it, which had like pretty nice seats and giant screen.
Nice.
It's like you guys here with like shitty theater experiences, and I'm here like
It's
I
because
got
no one in
nice seats.
Dublin goes to the cinema.
I mean, I don't want to
assuming-
brag,
I-
but
I-
I went to the European premiere,
Yeah, like
like
oh yeah.
Wow.
with the red carpet and everything.
Winchester has monies.
Jeez.
Winchester has
Winchester's a pimp.
yachts.
Rolling on that dollar.
Winchester got lucky.
Yeah.
Did you sell that kidney?
Yeah,
It's
I have
nice
none
to
left
have
now. I have none left now. No, what I did was, as an actual pimp, that I am just this rich guy, with all the money. But no, good PC. What I did was I just went to I joined a contest on a radio show,
Oh,
and I won.
nice.
Wait, they
Yes.
phoned you like live and you had to like
Yes.
answer questions?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. I've always
Nice.
been like, no, never gonna phone them.
Yeah, that is cool.
I did like, you know what else can I've got
I want
nothing
to
to lose.
find that.
So
I want to
why
find
not?
that radio show clip and just like listen to you answering the question, even though I might not understand it. But
I might
Hashtag-
I might gonna try and look it up if you want.
is it in English?
Hashtag 4Nerds highlights. Am I right? Anyway.
Is it in English though, or is it in
It's in Dutch.
Oh.
Okay, you can translate that for me then.
Yeah, I could.
It'd be so
Closed
fun to hear
captions.
it.
There you go.
Hmm.
But
What do you think of the evil villain?
Hello.
I
Yeah.
thought she was pretty cool. I don't know. There's just something about her character design with like pointy thorn.
I didn't
helmet
like a
thing where
hair
it's like,
thing what she was
God,
doing. Like
like,
to get the thorn thing, she
yeah.
had to like brush her hair for some reason. I didn't quite
Yeah,
understand that.
yeah.
For some reason it just threw me off. I was like, oh hello gorgeous, and then hair thing, and then never mind.
You know,
You know?
you looked better without the thorns.
Yeah,
the horn.
definitely. And then it's like, oh the hair is back, and then oh they're gone.
Oh,
I
there it
was
goes.
also a little irritated at the fact that as soon as the guy dies, she's like, "Bam! I'm in Norway now." Yeah, not where am
Yeah,
I?
that-
Or like, I don't know. This seemed
Yeah.
that to me was too pacey.
What
Yeah.
I found really weird was we all saw the trailer. The breaking of Thor's hammer. It happened
that was
somewhere.
like in the middle of like, yeah.
Yeah, basically, it's redone. I don't know why.
Like,
what happened?
They had it in a city street in this trailer, in
Yeah.
like an alleyway, and then now it's in the middle of like Norway. What the hell? What happened?
Yeah, it's in the middle of.
Just to purposely throw
Retakes.
us off, or what the hell is happening?
Retakes. All the new
What the
movies,
hell
for
is
some
happening?
reason, Are just having retakes.
Yeah,
Star
or it
Wars
could
did
be
it,
like
Suicide
one
Squad
of
did
the.
it.
A remake? That didn't even look like a retake. It looked like someone just changed the like green screen in the background.
Basically, yeah. I don't know
Jeez.
what it was.
Because
but
directors like to meddle with stuff, and they should just leave it alone.
Maybe
I
they did that on
I did
purpose.
like, and I did
So-
understand the whole thing with the eye. Not to give away too much, but in the trailer there's something with Thor with eyes, and then it's different. It's different in the movie.
Was it?
I didn't quite get the eye bit, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
Thor lost his eye. Okay,
Yeah, I saw
since
that,
we're
but
having
I was
spoilers
like-
here
Well, I
anyway.
mean, the spoilers are up, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. He had like 2 full glowing eyes, and then it's like, oh, one's
he
missing.
lost his eye.
Yeah, he had his fucking eye like sliced out. Jesus, that was gruesome.
It
Yeah,
was.
I know he loved his dad and all, but I wanted to look like him.
It's a bit much.
Basically.
Oh,
Well, Thor does
Yeah.
lose an eye in the comics.
yeah.
He even loses an arm.
Oh, shit.
In the comics, Thor has a metal arm.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's really
This-
badass, actually. He got his eye back somehow, but he lost
Magic.
his arm. And, yeah, basically. But Thor has a metal arm, and it's badass.
Nice.
In the comics, at least.
Yeah.
In the movies, I really liked a lot of things, actually. The humor was pretty spot on, and
Yeah.
it's also just this dry humor, and I really liked it. It really had this. It didn't feel like a superhero movie, even though we had superheroes in it. It felt like one of those 90s buddy cop movies, if
Yeah.
Rush Hour and stuff like that. Really
Yeah.
like.
It was more like comedy action rather than just superhero stuff. And
Yep.
it was like they really did it like really well, and I just absolutely loved like all the little jokes and like one-liners and everything. I was like, this is just perfect.
It's just the way it starts already is awesome. Like
yeah, just Thor
they've-
talking to a skeleton.
Yes, and then hold up. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Okay, where were we? Okay, and then it just happens twice. He's like, what?
There
God.
were a lot of. It felt like there was a bit too much of them type of things, like them one-liners, them little awkward moments of comedy.
Little bit. I do know that a lot of those one-liners were actually improvised, and I really like that.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good for improvised
Yeah, I
one-liners.
agree with that.
Jeez.
It's kind of good that they're not.
It's like that whole Revengers thing, you know, like
Yeah.
the team
The
behind
Revengers.
the Revengers. That's improvised. That was improvised.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't care if it's
getting
improvised,
revenge.
it was-
You're getting
The whole
revenge.
thing was a bit
He'll probably.
too much.
Mhm.
What? Yeah.
What was that, Falcon?
I don't know. Like it felt often that it was often forced. Like
I didn't really feel that too. There were like
least to me,
like one or two bits where I was like, it feels like there's something a little off here. Like specifically just in that first moment where they're like, I feel like I recognize you with like Bruce and everything. I'm like, they had that joke played like twice in the space of a minute, and I was a bit like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one felt a little bit forced.
yeah,
I did like the
Although-
whole thing with Loki though, that Thor constantly throws stuff at him to check if he's there or not.
yeah,
yeah, that was
Dink.
then just
Oh, he's actually there right
Ow.
now.
yeah,
kind of like the
Right.
when like Loki is like. Is he like dropping, like falling for like 30 minutes? He like lands and he's just like, I was
I was falling for half an hour.
and then like Strange is like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Easily,
That,
yeah.
that's normal
And-
for us.
Don't forget your umbrella.
yeah.
He's like,
I just loved all the little things they did with Strange at the start there. I was like, this is just so good.
me too,
Yeah,
and then just
It was a bit weird
just
though.
don't forget your umbrella, and he's just standing there for a solid 2 minutes. Like, sometimes it takes a while. You hear
Yeah.
you just hear destruction all over, and like,
Yeah.
nice.
I'd love if in the next Stranger Thing, no, Doctor Strange movie. Shut up.
Doctor Stranger Things.
Yeah.
The ultimate
that
crossover.
I don't know. They just have him like cleaning up at the start, and it's like just leave this. You get to see Thor's mess.
Oh yes,
I
I love that.
And he's just like stupid, like Thunder God thinks he can come in here destroying all my crap. Blah 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 blah
I'll
blah.
show him.
Stupid brothers adopted.
Stuck
blah,
up.
blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It just
Yeah.
that'd be kind of funny.
That would be pretty
Yeah.
fun. Or if they at least add that in the next Avengers movie, because that's where Doctor Strange and Thor gonna meet again. Or at least mention it when they meet. Like, last time I saw you, I spent the entire day cleaning up because of that stupid umbrella of yours.
Last time you came over, you destroyed everything. Is there an after credit scene for Thor Ragnarok?
There are two actually.
Oh really?
Yes.
I didn't stick around to like see them.
Oh wow.
So,
Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah.
real fan.
so it was, yeah.
Dude, every Marvel movie has after credits.
Well,
scene.
yeah, I know, but I'm not like, super for the thing. Just like I want to see the movie and then I'm done. I'll find the after credits thing later on the internet. Like whatever.
Shame on you. I'm actually disappointed.
Same here, dude.
Well, excuse me. Wait, but anyway, I mean, I will say though, for as much as like I did like the movie, I did feel like there was something about the way the story was done where I'm like, this could have been 2 entire movies. Like when
I
you
agree.
think about
Yeah.
it, yeah.
It's
I-
like I said, like it just
I'd
felt like there's too much going on.
say it's almost like Batman vs Superman, but the difference is like this was fun,
This-
for me.
Yeah, it was
Whereas,
actually done
like-
pretty good. I
Yeah,
agree. It
but
could
I
have been
s-
2
but I
entire
still feel
different
like-
movies.
Yeah, they could have easily made like 2 for it, And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's a bit of a wasted opportunity to kind of like expand more with each of the different ideas they had there of like the actual like end of Ragnarok. I mean, end of Asgard, and then the whole
Mhm.
like gladiatorial battle arena kind of story. I'm like, both
Yeah,
of them by themselves could have been huge things alone. And I'm like,
I agree. It
they
basically
just didn't feel as they could have been expanded upon far more if they'd been their own thing, but because they're just kind of like put together for the one, it just didn't go as far as it could have, I feel.
Yeah, I agree. At least they could have extended to some part, like the way it started, the way it's all set up. Amazing.
Yeah, and everything with the Searcher guy was freaking epic. I love him.
Surge is
Even the
amazing.
end where he just erupts from the castle and is just wrecking shit, and it's like, oh my god. I just want a movie with him.
Yep.
Give me a figurine that's like 20 feet tall.
No, but what happens? What I thought was, or what I think they could have done is the way it's set up in Ragnarok originally. That's just good, you know. But then the whole setting up a team and just needing to survive on Scar because that's where they are. That could have extended, and then like, okay, now we're able to form a revolution, or actually form the revolution and show that more, instead of like, okay, you know, 80s montage, revolution, boom. I just feel like the entire taking over or trying to take back Asgard, that could have been an entire movie on itself. That's what I think.
I almost feel like they could have probably made just like the thing on the Sakaar place, just like an entire, maybe even Phase 4 movie, since like the way with Asgard, the way it like ends with them leaving to find their own planet or whatever. And then, like, maybe it turns out, oh, they accidentally end up on the Gladiator planet, you know, and then, oh god, we're all fucked.
Yeah,
You know?
that would be pretty cool too.
You know, where it's like all of a sudden it's not just like Thor being turned into a gladiator, it's like Thor and all the Asgardians are after being turned into slaves for this gladiator planet, and it's like, oh god.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Or
I agree.
however you could have done it. I don't know. But still,
I'm not
it was
sure
pretty fun.
what I'm not sure about now is because that whole Asgard is not the place, it's the people. And then I want to say it was D23. It's that's some kind of convention in the US about everything Disney, and Marvel is Disney. They showed a scene where they picked up Thor in space between rubble. So what I'm basically
was that the after credit thing, or
no, that was a scene for the new Avengers Infinity War movie. Like they pick up Thor in the middle. The Guardians of the Galaxy meet Thor, and that's how they involve the Guardians of the Galaxy. And what they showed was that the Guardians of the Galaxy pick up Thor in the middle of giant ass rubble, just floating in space. And Thor ends with all the Asgardians in a single spaceship in space. And then the after credits shows some kind of a talk between Loki and Thor, like, you really think it's good to come back to Earth? And Thor's just like, yeah, they love me there, I'm popular. And then Loki's like, I meant more for me, because you know, last time I was on Earth. And then it just shows a really large ship of what were they called again?
Thanos' ship?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I don't think it was Thanos' personal ship, but definitely involved with that.
Yeah.
How were they called again?
I'm just curious to see how it's all gonna, like, you know, lead up in Infinity War, you know?
Yes,
hope it's not one
especially
massive
because
fail.
two-part.
Yes.
That'd be the funniest thing ever if they do like just great build
They
up. and
just
it's
build it up for years, and then the last, you know.
Yeah,
it's just-
the actual movie just
I wouldn't
sucks.
know. That'd just be so
The
sad.
chances are they'll make it into like a 3-part movie.
It's a two-parter.
Is it a 2-part movie? Oh, then it's instantly gonna be terrible.
Plot
Like
twist, there's
the
a
first
third
one's just gonna be like a
part
bit of a build up. They're like they're gonna argue, and
It's
they're
probably
like,
gonna end
someone
with
famous,
destroying
one
the
of the
universe.
main characters is just gonna die, and it's gonna rally them up together, and they're gonna go into the fight. And then
That's actually that's speculation because Infinity War, it's in the comics, a lot of heroes die,
Yeah,
and
everyone
with
should die.
Phase 4,
Let's do that. Everyone dies.
Everyone should die.
yeah, basically,
That would be like the
thing where
best
Thanos
send
just like clicks his fingers and like half the universe explodes.
I'd be down for
it
that.
can be done because of the gauntlet. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of the gauntlet, I really like that one in Ragnarok. Like, all these things are fake, and then yeah,
Fake.
she just grabs that gauntlet and then throws it away. Like,
Just knocks it over. And, I'm like,
and for
"Jeez."
maybe if you saw the first Thor and didn't know about it, the Infinity Gauntlet that Thanos uses for Infinity War actually shows like complete in the first Thor movie, and then
Really?
yeah, like in the background when like in the beginning scene somewhere, you see they bring something to the vault, and then you see the Infinity Gauntlet complete, and there was this speculation like, okay, what happens, because we saw the first Infinity Gauntlet in the first Thor movie, and then Thanos suddenly grabs it from somewhere, like, okay, I gotta do it by myself. How does it happen, and what's the story behind that? Are there two
It's all
Infinity
fake.
Yeah, and then in the third, like, this is fake. You know, it's a nice answer because people saw it, and it just fixes the continuity of it, really, and I did like that.
So it kind of feels like when they've clearly done that on purpose, type of thing.
Yeah.
Is what it feels like for me. Like,
Yeah,
they deliberately added
that-
this thing and to cause a bit of controversy, to make people ask questions, bring like a hype
Make
around
people
it,
theorize.
around
Yeah,
it.
people have.
And then they can just like they can then answer it in a later film, and then people are like, oh my gosh.
No,
Yeah.
no. What I people did already speculate, like, is that a fake one, or is it
Yeah,
or
but
did
you wouldn't know.
Thanos-
You wouldn't know for sure, and then it's only in this.
you never knew
last
for
one,
sure, no.
Which I think that's what the great thing is, because there's always speculation of it. Maybe it is true, maybe it isn't true. We just don't know, and then
Yeah.
this is where it comes in with the. Yeah.
No, it was
so-
just it was actually a graphical error, because, or at least a continuity error. That's also what Kevin Feige said. It was
Oh,
just
really?
an error in continuity, and the
Oh,
director of the Thor movie just answered it like, it's fake. It just
Nice.
fixes it fixes an error.
Nice. Oy.
And I like how it's done. Like, it's fake.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is very quick, like,
Everything,
crushing all your hopes and dreams.
basically, yeah. It's because almost everything in this vault is fake. Is fake, and then especially the Infinity Gauntlet, how it's
Fake news.
fake. It was a little bit forced. I'll admit that, but it's a nice thing still to show.
Mm.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on Ragnarok, I guess?
It's a good movie.
Mm.
I think people should go watch it if they haven't already.
Definitely.
It's pretty fun.
And I'm sorry we spoiled it for you if you haven't watched it.
Yeah.
But
No.
I'd also say,
There's
hey,
been spoilers on every single thing so far, so if people have been watching them today, but they've seen it, they should.
You were warned.
indeed.
So, yeah, I guess we.
Just-
Is that it?
Yeah. I guess so. Guess? Not sure.
I guess.
Maybe.
Oh, oops, hang on.
I'll bring Bertro back in.
Yeah, now on to the recommendations. You want to zap? Bertram?
Yeah.
Spam
Recommendations.
him to the end of the earth.
Bertro. That's the new Mutants trailer again.
I'm changing it.
There.
Be patient.
And
There's a
Mutants.
delay.
There we go.
Leave me alone.
No,
How dare you?
4
Patience.
Nerds
What
recommendations.
even is patience?
Whatever.
I have a recommendation.
What's your recommendation?
Go
Oh,
watch
I
the
just
Justice
got
League
away.
movie, what's coming out in 2 weeks. That's
Oh,
my
it is?
recommendation. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, really? Hold
Is
on
it
a
coming out in
second.
2 weeks?
Yes.
Ooh, yes, jeez.
Jeez.
That
And we
was
didn't
fast.
add it into
When
this.
did it get 2 weeks?
We didn't add into those main topics.
I'm just. I feel like I'm not keeping.
Hello.
Except for Joe, I feel like I'm not
Hello.
keeping track with anything
Favorite Joe?
properly. Like, even I just realized, fucking the new Call of Duty came out yesterday, and it's like, is that fast?
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah. I will say though, the new zombies mode for that looks pretty cool, but that's not my recommendation. My recommendation is the new Overwatch short. It's pretty cool. It's about
Oh god.
Upper Reinhardt,
Here we go.
and I'm like, gives backstory, and I'm like, Reinhardt. And it's
Reinhardt
pretty
or-
well animated.
Which is
It's
good
pretty cool.
backstory though. If you watch the comics or read the comics.
Yeah, but you know, it's just adding on to, you know, more backstory. It's specifically about what happened with Baldric and all that stuff in the Omnic Crisis, and it's pretty good. I'd say watch it. Also, wait, no, I already kind of ranted about this at the start. New hero for Overwatch. She's Irish. Haha. Anyway,
That's literally
Irish.
the only reason why you want it. We're gonna talk
Yeah.
about it. Right.
Ringo Brock. Yes. It means you're screwed. Ringo Brock, what does it mean? It means you're screwed because we're Irish.
Throw potatoes at him, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Hello.
why doesn't she have a potato attack? I feel cheated.
Right, Rainbow, you know. just toss some Irish gold at
Potato
them.
cannon, man.
So what did I miss? Potato cannon's great.
Right. So wait.
He wants to talk about
Winchester
the-
recommended just.
Yeah. The Overwatch.
Winchester
character.
recommended Justice League. Ira recommended the Overwatch short. And yeah.
Fair enough.
What I also recommend watching is what's coming up also in 2 weeks. The Punisher series on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
Yes, that's
Punisher.
pretty good.
Yeah.
That looks...
Wait, does that come out on the Friday?
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's gonna watch that. Like, just take off the day of work or school or whatever.
Yes.
On that Friday, binge watch it so we can be like the first people to talk about it.
Yes, definitely gonna do that. Not even gonna say something about it. That's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do.
In 2
just-
weeks, on the 17th.
No, here's what we'll do to be even more original. We'll not watch it and talk about it anyway.
I have the strangest feeling that is unoriginal somehow.
Somehow.
We've
Simpsons
watched,
did it.
I've watched everything that we've talked about today. What are you on about?
Simpsons did it.
So bye. Have fun.
I
I mean,
have watched
I've like the
absolutely nothing we've talked about today.
I know you've been terrible. Like these have been things that we've discussed for like the last 2 weeks.
I was
Okay,
busy.
we need to be better organized. We need
With
to like
life.
Yeah.
we need to do the
So,
show every 2 weeks, but in that week in between, we should have a meetup and actually discuss points.
I'm up
I
for
mean,
meeting up.
we
I've been
should talk
saying
about.
that, but we've been having issues the past few weeks. That's why we didn't
A lot
have.
of technical issues.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys. My hard drive got corrupted. I lost everything.
I wonder how that happened.
I was silly and I tried to install drives and uninstall them, and my hard drive didn't like it. Though
You
to be fair,
tried
apparently,
to do science.
You just shouldn't have downloaded that cracked version of Google Chrome. Just saying.
I don't have a bad version of
Google-
Google Chrome. What are you on about?
You mean Google cracked? Hey.
Apparently my hard drive was on the blink anyway because I was having driver adapter issues.
Oh.
Yeah, that
But that's what sent it over the edge. So it was needing redoing anyway, but I forced it over the edge.
Because fuck computers.
Yep. Anyway, it's fine now. I've got everything. I've got Windows 10 Pro, I think it is, and I've lost everything. So I'm reinstalling everything. It's fine.
Hey.
It's fine.
Everything's going wrong, but it's also going right.
Yeah, where
Everything's
crashes.
completely fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Any
It's
more
fine.
recommendations, or are we done for this evening?
I have no idea. Give me a
Virtual
moment to think.
Have
So-
a recommendation at least. You haven't been
Yeah,
talking
you've
much
been
at all.
useless.
Just
We're gonna have to take your position into review because
oh.
yeah. basically.
It's the end of the line.
You're in the last train station.
So
right,
next week
something.
in 3Nerds podcast.
Can we just go over your guys' recommendations real quick so I don't like repeat you guys?
Overwatch Short,
Yeah.
Justice League.
Punisher.
So was Star
Punisher.
Wars trailer as well? 'Cause they released a new one of them a couple of days ago, didn't they?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they did.
that looked pretty
That was a good trailer.
I refused to watch it. I just know that there was one.
Watch it.
Ah.
You should watch it.
No, because I'm tired of like they making like 7 or 8 trailers for the same film, and it just gives away. the entire
That's
story.
true. After a while, I skipped for the Thor stuff as well because
Yeah.
It's just
three
the same
trailers-
thing over and over again. Like they released like an extended trailer for Black Panther, and it's like it's just the first 2 trailers he's released looped over each other. What are you doing?
That's true. I agree. That was really strange. But well, also because it's YouTube, like every single trailer is there 600 times, and then they say it's a new trailer, and it's just the same trailer, but then 2 scenes are just switched. And that's it.
Yeah.
You know. But after a while, I stopped watching the trailers for Ragnarok as well. Actually, like 4 trailers, and then I was done. I did watch the new Star Wars one because Star Wars, hell yeah.
I love how Virtual's
Yeah.
just sitting there trying to think of something. He's just like,
yeah.
sorry.
I was just moderating chat real quick.
Nothing's happening.
Wait,
in
what?
the intro of the chat, so you gotta moderate.
Really? I look in the mixer. Sorry. I look in the mixer chat and I see WTF and
Yeah, I dealt with that.
KYS. Yeah. Well, I like saw it in bold. Like you could, any random person could read it, so I deleted it
I
again.
banned them. What are you on about?
Yeah,
one
no
brutal
one can.
No one can
No
see
one
that if
can
I
see
banned
it
them.
except for us moderators.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hold on, Virtual.
If
Are
it's
you okay,
strike
Virtual? You've had a
through
long
and
week,
looks-
haven't you?
Yeah, I've had a long week.
if it has a strike through it and looks like okay,
I mean,
that's
it didn't have a strike through it at all, and then I deleted it, so it,
It
has a
could
strike
be
through it.
because
I reloaded
don't
the
know.
page.
Yeah, if you, yeah. Praise.
Recommendations. An indie game called Heat Signature is addictive and absolutely great fun.
What is it about? I've heard about it,
Yes,
but
Virtual,
I've
tell
never-
us about it.
So have any of you guys seen Gunpoint?
Nope.
Nope.
The game by the same guy. It was a 2D side-scrolly, ridiculous, stealthy thing. It was
Please,
hilarious.
thing.
Please feel
Yeah.
free to gift it us.
Yeah, I will think about that for Christmas.
Really?
Anyway,
Thank you.
Wait, serious? Huh?
dude, I get paid. I have a job. I can afford this. Anyway,
Okay, well,
what, you
there's
have a
actually
job?
quite a few things that I want for
What?
Christmas,
You
as
have
you're
a
saying.
life?
that-
You have a life?
yeah. Anyway, back to Heat Signature is a space game, unironically.
Hold on. Just so we're clear, we're getting this for Christmas, right?
Maybe
I
I'm
heard that there's a new
undecided.
COD game. Can we get that?
Got that
instead?
now on camera. I've got this on camera. I
promise nothing.
I'm gonna show you this odd, just this particular.
I said okay. I said I will think about it. Also,
Actually,
I need.
you said you would.
we
Just
just-
saying that right now.
Oh my word! What have I got myself into? I
I'm
will
just
think
gonna
about
edit it so it shows
You
that
just,
that
you
you're
just
good-
dug yourself a trench, Virtua.
yeah.
Right, back to my recommendation.
Basically, I'm gonna edit it and then just repeat it over and over again. So you're
Just
giving us
edit it.
this for Christmas, and then you're saying yes.
Just edit
Oh,
to be like,
no.
Is the
I'll
stream doing
give
okay?
you
Because
all
I'm getting
my
some
money.
issues here.
Okay, right.
anyway.
Heat Signature. It's a
Game we're
Uh,
getting for Christmas.
it's a stealth game. It's a
So is PUBG. Just buy that.
I'm not buying you PUBG.
I already have PUBG. Buy it for yourself.
Okay, people.
I
Just-
won't mind. I don't mind getting
Let the
PUBG
man
from you,
speak.
Virtual.
Heat Signature is a
PUBG,
sort of-
but stealth.
no, nothing like it's top down, and you are this random mercenary, and you accept jobs, and you break into spaceships, and you hit people with a concussion hammer. It's great fun. You know Reinhardt. You know Reinhardt's hammer.
Concussion. What's wrong with you? This is
You
why
get
you're
paid
Will.
for it.
Doesn't understand it. It's great.
Each character has their own personal mission. Why they're now a hired stealthy mercenary person, and there are three playstyles: murder everything, render everyone unconscious, or play to the clauses of a mission, which is like bloodless, pacifist, ghost, which is hard.
Pacifists. Just murder everything.
Oh, the best one is the best one I've seen is a ghost clause where you have to knock someone out, and they've got a personal shield, and they're standing in the middle of a group of 5 people,
Okay.
and you can't be seen,
Vesher, I
and
think
you
you're gonna
can't
cut
hurt
off
anyone
in a
but
minute,
yourself.
Just to warn you.
I know, but go look at Heat Signature. Great game. I've already put 4 hours into it, and it's great. Feels like 40 hours, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty cool.
I actually need to be going.
Yeah.
Man.
Cut off
Alright,
there.
I think that's everything for today.
Yeah.
Are we
I
gonna
think
do
so
a
too.
raid, or are we gonna?
Let's raid the federal government.
Yes.
Okay, just raid Mr. Joker. That'd be fine.
Quick,
That would be fun.
docs, Canada.
Alright, so for those that actually
Pimp
watched
Canada.
it, thank you very much for watching. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, thank you very much. We actually need to pimp that out a bit better. Because we're
YouTube
pretty
version?
bad at that.
Yes. By the way, you wait. Who
You
needs to
have the
run
bot.
school?
It's not on. What are you doing?
Oh, I don't have the bot up.
Yeah, you do. You have the bot. Just don't have it up.
I'm the one running the bot.
yeah.
And I wasn't there. So.
We probably need to talk a bit better about organizing some stuff. It's been
Yes.
fun hanging out with you guys this evening. Hope you guys, well, hopefully there's things in the description if you're watching this on YouTube later on. And yeah, thanks
I
for
hope
watching. We'll catch you
Indeed.
next in 2 weeks. Ciao. Later.